At the Keeneland September sale, and I happened to run into Bob Baffert, fresh off his wins in the Mar Debutante and the Mar Futurity, is 18th in the ladder. Tell us about these horses. Let's kick it off here with Gaming rather. It's got to be pretty cool being a son of Game Winner.
Yeah, I was at the sale, and Game Winner was a really good horse, and I was, he won the Breeders Cup Juvenile.
They come down to the line. He doesn't know how to lose. He's Game Winner in the Breeders Cup Juvenile. Nitsko was second. Signalman came on for third, and Mr. Money was fourth.
Came back as a 3-year-old, and but I really had, I really liked him. I thought he'd be a good sire. So when I go to sales, I like to see the offspring of horses that I've trained. If I can find the best one, and he was the best one that we found, and we were lucky to buy him, and he turned out he just get better and better, and he just ran a great race. Broke his maiden, looked really impressive, and winning the Mar Futurity, I mean, he looked like he was just getting going there at the end.
Head for home, Getaway Kind, deep water down at the rail. Gaming has taken the lead. On the outside, Citizen Bull is in with a shot as well, and Mackenzie Street running a huge one. They are coming for home, and Gaming is the one to catch. He's finding more on the lead. Gaming and Flavion Pratt in front. Mackenzie Street chasing gamely, but Gaming has won the Mar Futurity in style.
Well, you also have Getaway Car. So how do you keep these guys? Are you going to try to keep them separated going ahead to a race like the American Pharoah, or what?
No, it's one of those things where the horses tell you. I mean, Getaway Car, he was sort of he was hurt by the pace scenario. That's one thing. They're 2-year-olds. You're trying to figure them out. You can't run them in an allowance race or anything like that. You just got to break their maiden, go in the stake. I think Getaway Car, he got a little tired. He was going pretty fast, and once we start stretching them out, they're not going to be going 21 and change anymore. And I think he'll get a lot out of that. He's a sort of a stocky little horse, and but he came out of it well. So and that Citizen Bull that ran third, he's another one that's real heavy, and I think he'll get a lot out of that race. So I think Gaming was more. He's a big, taller, slender, big, longer, jumping kind of horse, and so and it set up beautifully for him. I think Pratt, he saw what was going on up front. The great rider that he is, he just sat back there and kicked back. But they're all pretty nice colts.
Well, tell us about your fillies.
Well, my filly, I was disappointed in Noonie. She's a filly. I still think she's a very good filly, and she got a little bit rattled, in the race. She went, she didn't break that well, got hooked early, and we learned a lot from her. I think she's the kind of filly that she's really fast, and you have to let her. She's a little bit headstrong. You got to let her roll, and we learned that, and once we start going 2 turns, like I said, they're not going to be going 21 and change. So I was disappointed in her, but my other filly, Tenma, she's getting better and better. Her first out, I really didn't think she was ready to win, and she won. And then she comes back, and I like the way Kimura, I talked him into coming from Woodbine. I said, look, if you want to make it big, you've got to come to California. That's where it all starts, and he's such a nice kid. He's a good rider.
Arrow one, Noonie ahead in front. Vodka with a twist is putting pressure on. Vodka with a twist with the white blinkers now puts her head in front. Noonie has to battle back, was in a little tight at the rail, but appears tired as Noonie is dropping out of it. They come for home. Vodka with a twist now has the lead. Tenma looms the danger down the centre. Tenma is coming home fast. Vodka with a twist can't find any more. Tenma's catching her inch for inch. They come down to the wire, and Tenma has won it.
And he rode her with a lot of confidence. He just sat back there, and he just came on and finished up really strong to win the race. So I was really happy for him and my owners. The Chews, they're great people. I'm happy for them. But it's you can't do it without the clients. And they they let us purchase these nice horses, and you know, and so that's why we have so much success.